there, welcome to this first Grails tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up Grails and Java Spring Source. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to java.com. I've already got this downloaded on my computer, but I'll show you guys how to get it. So when you go to java.com, you go to developers, and it'll say where can I get my JDK download. You click on JDK downloads. And the one that you want to click on would be Java SE 7 Update 4. So you click on that, and you'd accept the license agreement, and you'd choose one of the following downloads from whatever system operator you're working on. Mine's 64-bit, so I chose that one. Alright, and then after it's set up, you download that, and then while you're downloading that, you can go to grails.org, and the download, you just download the binary zip. Then once you got that downloaded, you set up your Java, and you don't need to download Java FX. At the very end, it's going to want you to set up Java FX. Don't do that. It's just a 3D graphics program. It's not going to be of any use for us. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to make sure that your Java is installed correctly. So what you want to do is you want to go to the command prompt. So you type in cmd enter. Okay. Now what you want to type in is Java space dash version. Now it should tell you what Java version you are. And mine says right here that I'm running 1.7.0 update 4. Okay, and now what you want to do next is you want to set up your system variables. So what you do is you go to your computer, right click on computer, you click on properties. Alright, and what you do is you go to advanced system settings, and then you click on environmental variables. And as you can see, I got mine set up. This is my system variables. Don't put the variables right in here because that's where I screwed up when I first tried setting it up. It's got to be the system variables. Okay, so the first one I set up was the Grails home. Yeah, I'll click on edit to show you guys. Now the variable name will be Grails _ home, and the variable value is the Grails. Now when I downloaded Grails, I extracted Grails to my C drive because Grails is not good for going through pathways to get to the folder. It's just going to be a pain if you want to create files or controllers or anything like that. So when you got that, you click OK, and then what you want to do the same thing with your Java home. And there's the path to that. That's just where Java was just installed. You don't have to worry about the path to that. It can be anywhere and it would still work. You don't have to worry about setting up files with that. You click OK. And what you go to next is you want to go to your path. The path variable. And you click on edit. And what you do is you want to put in you want to go to the very end of where you were typing. Alright. After your last program, you type in colon, and then you put % in all caps Java _ home. The caps are very important. And then you put Java _ home / bin. Make sure it's a backslash. Some people gets messed up with that. And then after that, you want to set up the one for your Grails home. And so what you do is right after the Java home, you want to put in the colon. You want to put in % all caps Grails _ home / bin. Okay, and now what you do is you click OK. You click OK, and you just exit out of all this. And now don't type in here yet because sometimes it won't find your Grails version. So it's best to restart your CMD. So type in CMD, enter, and now we will type in Grails -version, just like the Java. Try to enter. Might take a couple seconds, but as you can see, I am running Grails version 2.0.4. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to set up springsource for Grails. So once you get to the grails.org website, you want to click on the springsource at the top right. And then once you're there, you want to click on downloads. And you want to click on the very first one, springsource tool suite. Click on download. And I am running on Windows 64-bit, and I want to run the installer because that's the easier way of setting it up. Or if you're just running regular Windows, that'd work too. I already just downloaded it, but I haven't installed it yet. So once you have downloaded this and you have gotten to this point where it says welcome and you're ready to install it, then you're starting to do good. Now what you want to do is you want to click on next. Go through this thing. And your installation path, yeah, it can be in Windows, the Grails, your user data. Click on next. Click OK. And these, I just let them get downloaded. I haven't really got much into them yet. But once you do that, you click on next. And now your JDK path, that is what I just showed you earlier. What you want to do is pretty much like setting up the variable. You go to computer, you go to local disk, you go to your program files or program files 86, wherever you got it downloaded at, and you click on Java, and you open up the JDK path, and then you click save. And it'll automatically put the path on there for you. And then you click next. And it will start installing. Okay, so once the installation is complete, you click on next. And you can put for just your account or all users. I'm just going to put all users because no one ever uses my computer, so I'll just click next. And you can launch springsource if you want. You don't have to do the that. Okay, then springsource will be opening. Sometimes it might take a minute. Alright, there we go. And workspace, I just usually set up the pathways using my command prompt, so I'm just going to just use that as my workspace. Okay, now once that opens up, you want to click on install and extension. And what this would be for is for the plugins for Grails. Accept that. Okay, now the ones you pretty much want to the basic plugins you want to use would be the Grails, current production release, the Grails support, and the Groovy clips. This would be for programming your Groovy language. And then once you do that, just close all of this so that way you can click the install button. Install that. And that's basically it. There's after you got all this set up, you don't really, then from there you just set up your Grails software. When the Grails plugin is set up, it'll have a Grails right up here, and you just want to create a new Grails project. I will be showing you in the next video tutorial how to make a new project, so stay tuned for the next video. Hope this helped.